Hey guys, welcome to my video. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to insert ads or any kind of content, such as images or text, into your WordPress blog posts. So I've created few templates for you, and here I'm going to show you how to use them. You can find them in the description down below. So first thing first, let's navigate to our WordPress dashboard. Here we're going to Appearance and Theme Editor. Let's make sure we are under the child theme. If you don't have one, you'll need to create one. And we are going to use our functions.php file over here. You may have other functions over there, and that is okay. Let's navigate to our blog post. And the first thing I'm going to show you is how to add content to the beginning of the post. So we are going to look for this section, and let's copy this function over here and paste it in our functions.php file all the way at the bottom, just above the closing PHP tags if you have one. Okay, just like that. You may not have closing PHP tags, but that's okay. It's not necessary. Alright, so as we can see, this is the content that going at the beginning of the blog post. Of course, you can change it over there and write anything else you want. You can even put an image, and I will show you in a second how to do so. Click on update file and go back to our demi blog post, refresh it, and we can see the new content appear over here, and it will appear before every post that you will create. It's going to appear automatically, which is really nice. Now I'm going to show you how to insert content at the end of the blog post. So let's go back to our blog post, and I'm going to copy the function that will do it for us. I'm going to delete the other function we have, and I'm going to use this one instead. I'm going to click on update file. Again, this is the content that we're going to add to the bottom of the blog post. I'm going to refresh the page, scroll all the way down, and I can see the new content appears at the bottom. Now, of course, you have the option to insert ads or images. For example, if I want to insert this image, I'm just going to copy the image URL, just like that. And here, where I insert the content, I just going to change it to image, and will give the source code of the new image that I would like to display there. Okay, so image, source, I'm going to paste the source code over there. I'm going to click on update file. And when I update the page one more time, I can see the new image appears at the bottom of the blog post, and it will appear there on each and every blog post automatically. Alright, very nice, great job guys. Now one more thing I want to show you. As you can see, I did it for myself too. You can see it over here. This ad going to appear everywhere in every blog post I have. And the last thing I want to show you is how to display the content in the middle of the blog post, just like I show you on my website. Okay, so I'm going to use this function, and over here I have the option to change the content. Of course, I'm going to click on update file. I'm going back to my test blog post. I'm going to see that I have the new content exactly in the middle of the blog post. So the blog post is 10 paragraphs, and the content that I just insert, it's exactly after the 5th paragraph. So it's exactly in the middle. Now, in my blog post, where you can get all the templates, I gave you a list of common position where you can display your ads or your content. Okay, for example, this one over here will display it after the first third. So we're gonna use this template, the last template that I just showed you, and all we need to do is just change line 11. Okay, so we're going to replace this line. I'm just going to delete whatever is here. I'm going to paste the new position where I want to display after the first third. I'm going to update the file, and when I click on update or reload, I'm going to see my new content appears after the 3rd paragraph, which it's exactly the first third of the blog post. Okay, so you can play and choose where to display it. You have a nice list over here. If you can't find the right position that you want, just let me know in the comments box down below and I will add it. And the last thing that I would like to show you is how to add content in multiple areas or multiple positions of the blog post. Okay, and for that I created another template for you that you can use. Let's copy it from here, and we're going to delete the one we're already using, and I'm going to paste this one over here. So this function will display at the beginning. As you can see, this is the beginning of the post, at the end of the post, which is here, and also in the middle of the post. Okay, so if you don't want to show anything in the beginning of the post, just delete the content here. If you don't want to show anything in the end, just delete the content in the end. Okay, and this is the middle over here. I'm going to click on update file just to show you that it's working. Now we're not going to see anything at the beginning because we deleted the content over there, as you can see, but we will see the mid post content and also the end of the post content. All right, now let's say a scenario that you would like to display content in the middle of the post, as you can see here, and also after 2/3 of the post. We can do that. Okay, it's just a longer process, and I will show you exactly how to do it and how to work with this template. So as we can see, we have a content block 1 over here, and we can copy this content block, and we're going to paste it over here. And now we are going to change the numbers to content block 2. Okay, so this is going to be 2, this one here going to be 2, and this one here going to be 2. So this is the content for this blog post, for this block, and we're going to change it in order to create differences between them so you can see the difference when we're going to update it. And over there, we can choose the position where we want to display the other block. So for example, if we want to display it after 2/3 of the post, we're going to copy this one, this function over here, and we're going to replace it over here. There you go. We're going to delete this one and paste this one. So we just created it, and now we need to display it. So in order to display it, all we need to do is just copy the first content block. We're going to paste it here. Just going to fix it really quick like that. And of course, we're going to change the number to match the second block. So we're going to do 2, 2, and 2. And of course, you can create as many as you want and position them anywhere you want. And now we're going to update the file, and we're supposed to see content in the middle of the post over here, exactly after 5 paragraphs. Content in the 2/3 of the post after 7 or 8 paragraphs. And also content at the bottom of the post that I showed you earlier. And that's it. That's how you create it. Just use my templates. You can find it in the description down below again, and use the common position that I created. If you can't find your desired common position, just let me know and I will create it for you.